Hey, happy Monday Fun Day. So it's Wit. I am back with another video. A little annoyed because I was just recording this video and it cut off out of the blue. So I'm just hopping back on. I'm not even gonna, wrap my mind too heavily around it. Things happen, but you did miss some good knife skills and some good prep, but it is what it is. Anywho, today I am making some minestrone soup, or actually not even minestrone soup, just some vegetable soup, and I'm making a little bit of tuna because the past couple of weeks I have been enjoying absolutely everything that I wanted to enjoy, and a little bloated, so I'm just trying to just reel it back in and get back on track. So right now I am just chopping up some garlic for my soup. I had already previously chopped up a bell pepper, a green pepper, and a white onion and some green onion because I love, I love some green pepper, some white onion. I love actually red onion, but the supermarket didn't have any red onion, so I just went with white onion. But I love, green and typically red onions in my soup. And I also have some garlic that I'm about to put in here as well. So, and I also have my tuna going, nothing too fancy. Basically, I've just put some cans of tuna in a bowl, and I have some white onion and some green onion, and right now I'm chopping up some garlic for my soup. So, but nonetheless, what I was talking about in my last video before I was rudely just cut off by my phone, I don't understand what that's about. That's like the second time that happened. That happened to me actually when I was in Miami too, when I was recording a video. But nonetheless, I was just basically saying that, this past weekend was amazing. I went to the Grand Harvest Wine Festival with my friend Nas, which was really, really cool. They had an array of wines there and wine vendors. And it was really nice just trying all the different wines. And, a little fun fact about me is I'm a bootleg wine drinker. I don't really necessarily... I guess you would say, like, know all the origins and, I don't really, I guess you would say educate myself on what vineyards, the vineyards and the vineyard locations and who was stopping the grapes to make the wine and how long, it's aged and all that other stuff. I'm just kind of like, you pour me a glass of wine and I'm good. So that's more or less my ministry with wine. But nonetheless, I actually ended up getting this really nice raspberry rosé, which was delicious. And it was by a company called Angelico Winery. Actually, let me show you. So, yeah, this is the raspberry rosé, and it comes from a wine company called Angelico Winery. So they're actually located in New Jersey. They're located in Delaware Township. And when I tell you this wine is delicious, it's delicious. Like the raspberry scent before even drinking the wine is super fragrant, and it is beautiful, and it tastes amazing. So I'm excited to be, having this a little bit later on today. But this was the wine that I selected when I was at the Grand Harvest Wine Festival in Morristown, New Jersey this past weekend. I actually also have some footage from that. I have some footage from from yesterday as well that I'm gonna upload onto YouTube when I get a chance. But just haven't had a chance, and I think right now I'm kind of having some space issues with my phone, so I'm trying to get some stuff into Google Drive so I can clear up the storage and just move forward with being able to create content and store it, not lose it. So but what I was talking about before my video was cut off was I was talking about my conversation with my friend Manuel in regards to the last video about dating as a BBW. And basically he was saying that he begs to differ. He said that he doesn't necessarily feel that that's the experience that he has I guess observed amongst that type of scenario. he said that him and his boys, you know, for them, if they like a woman, they like a woman, and they date her, and it doesn't matter, you know, what her size is and all this other, you know, superficial stuff. And, you know, I said to him, well, you know, I would say not every, he's also in New York, so that, you know, that might make a difference. You know, we did kind of come to the conclusion that location plays a role in that as well. I said, you know, that's been my experience here in Jersey. And I'm not going to say like every guy in Jersey doesn't like plus size women or doesn't date plus size women or anything like that. But what I will say is that the caliber of men that, you know, have typically been attracted to me have not been the caliber of men that I'm into. Whether it be, you know, level of ambition, you know, goals, even just sometimes physically, you know, just might not be a fit for me. And, you know, like I said, we all have the right to be attracted to what we want to be attracted to. You know, I don't expect everybody to be attracted to me. I'm not attracted to everybody else, regardless of what size or whatever they got going on. So, but, you know, he's Haitian, so he did say, you know, more or less in the Caribbean and, you know, Caribbean and African experience, you know, typically there's more of an open-minded stance when it comes to variations of women. And I said, you know, I completely agree. And, you know, I completely agree. So, you know, that might be why he doesn't feel that it's a thing. But I said typically with most African American men, not all, but a good portion, a lot of them, they're a little size phobic, you know, and it's very obvious. And I don't think that it's always something that, you know, is just, you know, the mindset of a 20-something-year-old, or, you know, sometimes it goes up to 30s and 40s and 50s. And not for nothing, like, you know, there have been certain men in my family who have made comments about plus-size women that are just insane to me. So, you know, it's definitely a thing sometimes. But it just all depends on, I guess, location and, you know, maybe the kind of man, how he's grown up. There are so many different factors that play into that, and I understand that. But so I just say all of that to say he disagrees. I'd have a different take on it, you know. But also, he's not a plus size woman, so what will he really know about that 100% anyway? So if you're watching this, you know I just came for you right now. But anyway, in this pot, I've got my green peppers. I have my white onion and also green onion, my scallions, in here with a little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to add some garlic to this. Like I said, this is my base for my vegetable soup. I love me a good vegetable soup. So this week is going to be basically vegetable soup and tuna. Because like I said, I've been enjoying myself and been enjoying what I wanted to eat. And I'm bloated at this point, so I need to kind of bring that back into perspective. But then also, too, so to kind of go back to that conversation, I also have some basil, too, that I'm going to put in my soup. I love me some basil. I love putting basil in definitely like my spaghetti. I love putting basil in my soups. I love basil. Basil is absolutely amazing. I love basil on my pizza, you know. Love basil. So I'm going to just chop some basil up. Get this ready for my soup. So I'm going to just put a little bit in now just to kind of flavor the oil, because I saute my vegetables before I add anything else to my soup. So let me move my tea. I got some tea over here doing this thing. So I'm about to just turn this on. Get my little handy dandy spoon. And let that heat up and do its thing. Like I said, I got some more olive oil in the bottom of the pot to get that cracking. And let me put some of this stuff away. I have a tiny kitchen. Well, actually, it's not really tiny. It's just that I cook more candles in here than I actually do food. So it can space can be kind of limited. so I'm letting that do its thing. And in the meantime, in between time, I do have my tuna. Got some of my basil over. I got this big cutting board. Put this basil in this little bowl. Alright, that sizzle magic is starting up. Alright, so that's getting its sizzle on, and basically, like I said, I got my tuna in here. I've already just kind of, you know, just broken the tuna up a little bit. I have some onion in here, some green onion as well. I would put celery in here, but I don't have any celery, but I do have some celery seed, and basically I'm just going to start seasoning it. I kind of keep it simple, just some adobo. Some celery seed. I like a decent amount. And I love dill in my, I love dill in my tuna. That's like, I use a decent amount of it. I love dill in my tuna. Put some garlic powder in here, just to give it a little zhuzh. And let me just mix this around. I don't get too crazy with it. Oh yeah, and some pepper. And I'm just going to mix it around. Mix it around a little bit. Get it seasoned as much as possible. These are some major tiny kitchen vibes, I tell you. I can't wait until I have a huge kitchen so that I can just kind of spread around and do what I need to do comfortably. But you know what? Sometimes some really great dishes come out of small kitchens too. So, working with what I got. So stir this up. It smells good. The garlic and these vegetables smell amazing. So let that saute a little bit more. And I'm going to give my tuna a little taste. I need more celery seed. And a little bit more adobo. And more dill. This is just for me, so I'm not making this for anybody else. So, you know, I can taste the food how I can taste the food how I choose to, because this is just for me. And then basically I'm just add some mayo. And I'm gonna have this for lunch over some I'm gonna have this for lunch on a piece of some rye bread, some toasted rye bread. I always have to kind of like toast my bread. I don't really like tuna on untoasted bread. It's kind of too mushy for me. But you're also talking to somebody that also like toasts. I also toast bread, even if it's for like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich too. I got another one as well. this up. And this green onion, oh my god, green onion and some tuna, amazing. I put red onion in here too sometimes, but I don't have any, so. Alright. So, just gonna hop on this soup real quick. Actually, no, let me turn this off and then I'll just finish my tuna. And I might cut this video soon and do a part 2 so I don't get cut off like how it was before. So who was hating on me on my phone? Everybody would say, I know all my iPhone friends say, you need an iPhone, let that Android go. So they be like, if they watch this, they're probably thinking to themselves, that's why your video cut off. It cut off because you're sitting up here using a Android versus an iPhone. Leave me alone. So I'm gonna cut it before it actually cuts me off. Let me just taste this real quick. It's good. Enough salt. I think I'm gonna just add a little bit more garlic. I feel like with tuna, you just gotta constantly taste it to see if it meets your standard. But this is really good, actually. It's really good already. Just wanted to add a little bit more garlic. And it's got a great amount of onion in it. I want a little more celery seed. I like a lot of celery seed. All right, that's it. Chill with it. All right. And I'm going to let this refrigerate and marinate and do what it does. Okay. Delicious. Very good. Enough salt. Enough everything. Oh, let me show it to you. So that's the tuna. And I'm going to cut this video right here, like I said before, it cuts me off. And I'll be back with part 2.